Time now for the morning rush. Hurricane Dorian is now making its way towards Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas. Yesterday, Dorian ravaged the Bahamas with devastating winds. Officials say this hurricane is among the most powerful to hit the Bahamas in modern times. Now, it's still unclear if Dorian will actually make landfall in Florida or if it will just veer out to sea, but mandatory evacuations are underway. Chris.
David, no impacts from Dorian here in New Mexico. Dry air going to stick around most of the state today, heading into middle and latter parts of the week. But the high that's responsible for the drier air going to begin to weaken as we head into the weekend. That's going to allow moisture to increase across the state Saturday and Sunday, and that's going to increase our storm chances for both Saturday and Sunday. David.
At least 10 people remain listed in critical condition in Odessa, Texas. This is following a mass shooting there over the weekend. Officials say on Saturday police were making a traffic stop when a driver, 36-year-old Seth Ader, opened fire on troopers and took off. Now police say Ader eventually stole a postal service truck, firing off more rounds. The death toll now stands at 7. Ader was shot and killed by police. Meanwhile, investigators say that they're still trying to figure out what prompted Ader to open fire. The FBI confirmed that he does not have any connections to domestic or international terrorism. Ader's home is one of 15 active crime scenes being investigated all over the city of Odessa. Back here in New Mexico, an Albuquerque family says that thieves stole their son's custom-made rodeo gear. 11-year-old David Lujan was getting ready to compete in this year's Bean Day Rodeo in Wagon Mound when he and his family realized that all of his gear was missing. Now the family believes that it was stolen right out of their garage. The value is about $1,200. This morning, APD says that they are still looking for people involved in a violent brawl downtown. You can see it right there. Last month, a man is seen encouraging a fight between women before dragging and punching one of them. Throughout the video, police were never seen. Now this case is stalled. APD says that they are still waiting on victims to come forward so they can try and find a suspect. Right now, a man is fighting for his life at an Albuquerque hospital after police say that he was shot. Early Sunday morning, police say that they found a man with several gunshot wounds at a home in southwest Albuquerque. At last check, no suspects have been arrested. And this morning, an Albuquerque man is behind bars after police say that he stole a car and led officers on a chase. Jacob Salas allegedly pointed a gun at a woman at the Freddy's restaurant near Coors and Central. Police tried to arrest him, but say he took off in the stolen car. They say that they finally caught up with him at 10th and Central downtown. Well, head Lobo football coach Bob Davie is actually doing okay this morning after being released from the hospital. Now, Davie says he expects to make a full recovery from what's being called a serious medical incident happening over the weekend after Saturday's game. Now, what exactly happened remains unclear this morning. Davie is thankful for the UNM training room staff, first responders, and UNM Hospital for their help. We're still waiting to learn how former New Mexico Chief Justice Charles Daniels died. Daniels was on the state Supreme Court from 2007 until he retired last December. Daniels is survived by his wife, 4 children, and 7 grandchildren. He was 76 years old. Chris.
David, let's get a look at the Metro Threat Index today. It's low. We're only expecting hot temperatures above average, and it's going to remain dry. Make sure you are staying hydrated out there, and with mostly sunny skies, make sure you apply that sunscreen. David.
Well, the city has now taken a new approach to getting Albuquerque's homeless off the streets. 10,000 coasters are now being donated by local companies at no cost to taxpayers. They will be at area restaurants trying to grab your attention at the table. Now, they have QR codes leading people directly to the city's Housing Fund site so you can make a donation. Right now, Albuquerque's Animal Welfare Department is cracking down on people selling pets illegally online. Now, their new program tracks when people post for ads for animals but do not have the proper permits to do so. Now, the department says that they're looking into hiring a full-time investigator to look into more of the severe animal cruelty cases. Well, beginning tomorrow, the new traffic signal off of Coors and Las Estancias will begin operating normally. They were installed on Friday and been flashing red over the weekend. Now, the city says this was to help drivers in the area get used to the new signal. Well, the boat pond at Tingley Beach is nearly empty this morning. That's because the staff drained the pond after unmanageable algae levels turned the water bright green. Now crews will begin cleaning it out for the first time in 5 years. They're hoping the pond is filled and clean before Balloon Fiesta. A Southern New Mexico Film Festival is looking to go global. The Journal is reporting that the Border Scene Film Festival, based out of Las Cruces, is now offering an online-only pass so that viewers can watch the festival from anywhere. Now, the festival runs from September 7th through the 9th. The online-only pass is $15. An Albuquerque man is hoping that his new book will safely lead people to the location of Forrest Fenn's infamous hidden treasure. This is after trying to decipher the poem that Rob Kittinger says it led him to Cimarron, where he stumbled across the Aztec mill. Now, Kittinger is sure that he found the spot, but did not find the treasure chest because he thinks that someone got to it before he did. Well, this morning, New Mexico United, they're looking ahead to their next game. The United hosted Orange County at Isotopes Park over the weekend. Last night, unfortunately, they lost to Orange County 2-0. The United, they are currently in 12th place in the USL Western Conference standings. They're going to be on the road next Sunday playing against Oklahoma City. Well, today you can buy a purple beer from Marble Brewery downtown, and it's promoting Alzheimer's awareness. The Blueberry Lemon Wheat Ale is available for a limited time. The promotion is meant to let the younger population know that Alzheimer's disease is a disease that everyone can address. There are currently 41,000 New Mexicans living with Alzheimer's. Chris.
Let's get a look at that morning drive. Looking pretty nice out there along I-25 as well as I-40. Our news tracker is traveling southbound along I-25 just past the Big I. Again, no major slowdowns or accidents reported, and that's kind of expected with most people having that holiday off. If you do have to get out on the roads this morning, though, just give yourself a couple extra minutes to get to where you're going. David.
Cheese lovers, listen up. This is just for you. Costco is now selling a 72-pound wheel of Italian Parmigiano Reggiano. This is the cheese on its website for about $900. Now, Costco says it's worth every penny because it's aged 24 months and, quote, quite extravagant. Buyers can also end up saving money in the long run. That's because the wheel costs far less per pound than the same type of cheese bought in smaller sizes. There you go. If you have $900, get yourself some cheese. The 5 facts are coming up in 90 seconds.
Let's get a look at that forecast out there. Going to be nice for this Labor Day. On the hot side, though, but most of the state will remain dry. Now, if you are going out to a local waterway, just make sure you are alert of your surroundings in case a storm cloud moves in. You want to be cautious with cloud to ground lightning. Heading into latter parts of the week, that dry air sticks around, but we see changes heading into the weekend. Moisture increasing across New Mexico, leading to isolated showers and storms both Saturday and Sunday. Well, time now for those 5 facts, and coming in at number 5, a local brewery is now taking part in the fight against Alzheimer's. Marble Brewery offering a purple beer. The brewery downtown just released this Blueberry Lemon Wheat Ale for a limited time, though the promotion is meant to let the younger demographic know that Alzheimer's is a disease everyone can address. There are currently 41,000 New Mexicans living with Alzheimer's.
And number 4, head Lobo football coach Bob Davie is doing okay this morning after being released from the hospital. Davie says that he expects to make a full recovery from what's being called a serious medical incident. What exactly happened remained unclear. Now, in a statement, Davie thanks UNM training room staff, first responders, and UNM Hospital for their quick actions and the public for their well wishes.
And at number 3, we're talking about temperatures well above average today. We're going to be in the mid-90s here in the metro, upper 90s out across the eastern plains. Make sure you're staying hydrated out there and apply that sunscreen.
And number 2, there will soon be a new way to combat the homeless situation here in Albuquerque by grabbing your attention at the dinner table. Now, 10,000 coasters with QR codes are now leading people directly to the city's Housing Fund site so they can make a donation. Now, the coasters will be featured in some area restaurants. They were donated by local companies at no cost to taxpayers. And at number 1 this morning, an Albuquerque man is behind bars after police say that he stole a car and led officers on a chase. Jacob Salas allegedly pointed a gun at a woman at the Freddy's restaurant. This is near Coors and Central. Now, police tried to arrest him, but say he took off in a stolen car. They caught up with him at 10th and Central downtown. Online records show Salas has a lengthy criminal history.